Hello and welcome to what will probably be the final part of Mario Kart Wii, my favourite custom tracks. Navi's favourite CTs, Navi's CT's favourite, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're doing today. Yeah, like I said, probably the final part here. I don't see why we need to do another one. We've got about 30, 40 odd tracks to go through, so I don't want to delay things here too much, but I will talk about obviously the song we just played, which was the DB Boulevard Point of View, the Lounge remix. And also, I'll mention. God. How do I. Okay, I do it from there. No difference if I do it that way. Okay, it's just very. For some reason, this mic is just extremely sensitive to like high pitched noises. I don't have to stop it doing that. But whatever. Just leave it like that and hope. I was just testing the audio. This mic is very, very sensitive to high pitched noises for some reason. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It's fine. It is spring. It has been spring for a little while, so I thought I'd actually pull out the old spring theme. It's the same one as last year. But to be honest, at this point, it's probably best to sort of iterate upon what I've got rather than continuously make new. So that's what I'm doing. There's a few more tweaks I can probably do, but it looks okay. For what it is. Yeah, it's very pink. But yeah. So last time we got to Shy Guy Bazaar, 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar, and today we got to. And so today we're going to be doing Six King Labyrinth, where the music is Legendary Wings from Thunder Force 5. I'll repeat that again in a minute anyway. There's a new audio mixer in OBS. It's fine. I don't mind it, but it's a little bit. It's different, so I don't like it. No, it's fine. Shut the audio down so you get blasted by any system sounds. But yeah, we're just gonna be going ahead and playing tracks as we usually do. I guess it's been a little while since I did this. So basically, what this is a mod pack which I've thrown together last year sometime, end of last year, containing my favourite custom tracks, and this is all part of the 10th anniversary of the channel. Mario Kart Wii is a game that I've played way too much, and so I thought it would be appropriate to play a little bit more of it for the 10th anniversary of the channel, although it's not the only thing that actually indicates that it's a 10th anniversary stream is the playlist and the thumbnail, obviously, but I thought it was still worthy of the title. Obviously, technically the 10th anniversary was July last year, but as usual, I'm late with this sort of thing. I'm very late with this sort of thing. I'm always late with this sort of thing. So yeah. Motorsport. Very quickly mention it. Obviously, this week was Chinese Grand Prix, and of course there was the IndyCar Grand Prix of Arlington. Chinese Grand Prix, I quite enjoyed it. I know it's quote unquote, it's not real overtaking, quote unquote, but I don't know. You care in some ways because it does make good racing. And it is interesting to see the teams get it wrong, you know? Mind that. Teams don't have to be perfect and things like that, and that's cool. But there is a people are worried about like, oh my god, the time difference between the cars, and it's like it's nothing compared to what it was in the the early 2000s where there was like 3 seconds across the whole grid. It's not really that big of a deal. No one's outside the 100% rule anyway, so it's fine. You know, it's just what happens at the beginning of a new radical, regulation shift like this, especially when you have new teams coming in. Yeah, it's fine. Welcome to people complain about the battery and how they have to lift on the straights to recharge the battery. And it's like, yeah, they do. It's just it's still a difficult car to drive. It's not. There's not less skill involved. It's just different. So I really don't mind. Is it pure? Maybe not. But I don't think. For one, people's definition of pure is different. Some people wouldn't. People who are any sort of hybrid unpure. Some people even call it turbo unpure. Or aerodynamics. So it's one of those. You're never gonna sort of please everybody. They wanted to please the manufacturers by having more of a hybrid element. That's how it was. How it is, but hey. What else? I think the Grand Prix of Arlington was pretty good. I liked especially the differing strategies. The fact that the race went pretty much entirely green, apart from a couple of messy cautions at the end, I think really helped the race. Yeah, no, my connection's pretty bad, sorry. Yeah, that helped the race quite a bit. If I can't do that, can I? It don't matter. It'll be fine. Like, that helped the race quite a bit, actually. Just the fact that there were different strategies going on. Decent amount of tyre wear. And it was really a tyre race. Dixon discovered that pretty quickly, that it was a tyre race, and you couldn't really get the two-stop to work without a decent amount of yellow. But one person power did it, and it was all about how fast you could go on those red tyres, not how fast you could go, but how long you could bring them. So yeah, tyre saving, maybe not everyone's cup of tea in terms of racing, but it did lead to some good strategies. There were some good battles for the field. Maybe not the best IndyCar race. Especially compared to Phoenix last week, which is a great race. But that's a decent race for Arlington. At least the graphics worked most of the time. Jesus. Right, anyway. Let me shift it in. I do actually have a new background. I didn't expect it to capture so quickly. I do have a new background. It's not much different from last year, but she's there now. I thought I added a little bit of something to it. Break up the... Oh yeah, I forgot. There you go. It's a homebrew channel here. I forgot how much louder the Wii is compared to the Wii U. It just is for some reason. I don't know why, but it just is. You think they've done some sort of audio balancing, but yeah. Anyway, as you can probably tell, this is real console. By the look of everything and how slightly blurry it is. It is a Wii U outputting over HDMI, which is technically not actually the best way to get a picture out of a Wii. I think a HDMI modded Wii technically gives you a nicer picture. The Wii U rather has some weird scaling stuff when it comes to the Wii side of things, but hey, to be honest, I think that it's called the V-Wii. If you're wondering, I think the virtual Wii part of the Wii U one of the biggest missed opportunities because it's not like, say, for example, when you run 360 games on the Xbox One or the Yeah, when you run 360 games on the Xbox One or the Xbox One, or you run 360 games on the Series X, for example, it does enhancements, it can do all sorts of things, and it's actually kind of integrated. Same as if you run, say, a DS game on a 3DS, it's kind of integrated to an extent. They could have done with the Wii U and the Virtual Wii. Is to actually have a proper hypervisor, because you've got all the hardware in there to do it, I think. Instead of having, because Wii games only need one core, so you've got 2 other CPU cores there to do other stuff with. So instead of just rebooting the whole system, booting it into a Wii menu, having some other stuff go on, just have it hypervised. You don't get why they just didn't have a hypervisor running, which you could then run Wii games directly from the Wii U without having to have, you know, and you can actually control them with the gamepad properly. I mean, you can with some injection stuff, but you can actually control them, you know, with the Wii U gamepad. You could have, you know, texture enhancements even. You could have model enhancements. You could do all sorts of cool stuff. You know, kind of like Nintendo exists on the Wii. Like for the Wii, Nintendo is kind of like a hypervisor for GameCube. GameCube games on the Wii do certain enhancements there. You can do control stuff. You can't do like model, like you can't run things at higher resolution, for example. But I think you definitely could, possibly, if you did it through the Wii U hypervisor. I think Nintendo, the fact that Nintendo runs through the Wii mode kind of limits it there. Because it effectively runs on the same GPU, so you can't exactly do any sort of enhancements graphically there apart from widescreen and things like that. But you can do that sort of thing. It's nice. So it's nice that you can do that sort of thing, you know. You can also do like, so you can do, you know, model enhancement, things like that, which is really cool, you know. And you can do like on the 360, or you can run at a higher FPS and things like that. There's all sorts of patches that you can do. I wish they could have done that with the Wii U, and then everything would have been nicely integrated. Instead of having this stupid Wii mode thing, we have to reboot into the Wii menu. In some ways it is nice because it means that you've got pretty much 100% compatibility, but on the other hand it does mean that you're kind of stuck with, you know, having to reboot, and it's so slow. It'd be a lot better if you could just integrate, you could just stick a Wii disc in, hit play, and it just plays, and it looks awesome because it's just, you know, you could probably, I bet you could, with the Wii U GPU, I bet you could emulate the Wii's GPU on the Wii U's GPU. I bet you could. Okay, we lost connection from there. Okay. I really hope a modder sort of comes in and yeah, really hope a modder comes in and is able to sort of actually create a nice hypervisor for things. That would be game-changing. That would be game-changing. That'd be so cool. Like a Nintendo style hypervisor for VWii, that would be amazing if someone could do that. Say I can't, I don't have the expertise, but who have we not really played? You know what? We played Rosalina at the beginning. Let's play her again. Why not? I was tempted to go for the Dragon SC then, but Kart is just killer. Torpedo would be killer. We'll just go for the Bowser bike here, aka the Flame Runner, if you prefer, which is kind of do. Anyway, Six King Labyrinth. Classic. Classic of the genre. Yeah. Music here, I think I already said, was Legendary Wings from Thunder Force 5. Let's go. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. 16 Labyrinth is a track which... Oh, it's water instead of lava. Oh, it's a different version. It's water instead of lava. I don't mind that. But maybe I had the lava version as an alternate version. But 16 Labyrinth is cool in that it's, yeah, labyrinth. And there's a bunch of different routes through. And they open up. It's kind of like the inverse of... Gone the wrong way really here, but... That really have gone the wrong way, haven't I? It doesn't really matter. Kind of like the inverse of the other track. While in that one, the routes disappear as you play for the track. In this one, you get more. Ignore that. I promise you are not. Oh, I had, of course, because wrong checkpoint. Hello. But yeah, so the routes open up as we go for the laps. Means I'm going to do that. Fail. So it's the same concept, just the race gets quicker as we go along. Which means I think it was always water. I always get this track confused with Incendia Castle. That's what it's called, Incendia Castle. I always get this one confused with Incendia Castle. Mostly because they look pretty similar. But yeah, do have a pretty similar concept. Just get straight through here. We still have to go this way. This one's, oh my god, a little laggy, but it's because it's just big and also old. But it is a good track, especially when you play online, because it's fine, I guess. Everyone knows all the best routes. I don't, clearly. But yeah, CPUs definitely don't know the best routes, but that's fine. That's okay. Just, you know what, why not? Sacrifice ourselves and hope that it just leaves us alone for a bit. I knock dry bones off. That'd be really fun if I could. Go. Oh, never mind, he's right behind me already. Stick that right there. Oh. Alright, so now it's just a straight run through. I think because the CPUs always take the slowest route. Oh. What's this doing here? There is the magical route around the outside. I don't know how you get to that. I think you need like a mushroom or something to get to the magical outside star route. I do think I prefer Incendia Castle, but 6 King Labyrinth, not a bad one. I think Incendio was always a more popular one online anyway. Cool. What was that one? Alrighty. On to the next track, which is gonna be Sky Beach. Music here is Battle from Pirates Gold. Sky Beach. From. This one, I don't remember this one. It begins already. I've already forgotten half the tracks in the pack. Oh, it's this one. Yes, now I remember it. Yeah. Yeah, the music makes sense now. I think this is a remake of some sort, if I recall. But this is a really quality, tropical, beachy track, you know? Yeah, we'll just do that quickly. Oh yeah, so the whole track has like 2 different main routes to it. Very cool. Or is it just... Oh no, they just intertwine, I think. Yeah, looks like that. Intertwine. Oh no, they are 2 different routes. Okay, we'll take one way, we'll take the other next time. Don't do that. Oh, bottom route here. This is a really impressive looking track, and it plays well. Nice part. Just don't go in the sea. I mean, you can, but don't. With the Cataquack. I don't see Cataquacks on custom tracks often, mostly because people hate them. Yeah, 2 lapper, that makes sense, yeah. And that was last time, let's go this way. Ooh, okay, that was a bit wobbly. For the other route. I cannot see anything, and I'm dead. Out of the way a little bit. There we go. In the pipe here, see where this takes us. The underground. Yeah, same speed in it. Yeah, just a cool looking track. Well, that went. They're lying there, just in case you get, like, lightning from the sky or something. They're right in there, already. Shortest line. There we go. There. Try that. And we get blown up at the end, of course. Alrighty. Nice. Well, next is the best track from the Game Boy Advance game. That is Sky Garden, GBA Sky Garden. This here is Harmony from Rayman. Yeah. I like GBA Sky Garden a lot. It plays well in pretty much everything. Yeah, I don't know which version this is, because there's versions based on the one from the 3DS. I think it's on 3DS. Well, definitely, there's no DS. Sorry, there's one based on the original. There's versions based on the DS version. There's versions based on the Mario Kart 8 version, and also the Tour version. There's ones that combine everything. Either way, it's Sky Garden. It doesn't really change too much, apart from the Mario Kart 8 version, which changes a lot. I think for the most part, this is the DS version. I can also fall off, apparently. Yeah. Where all the little shortcuts are. This one's here. Yeah, this one's a good version. I mean, there's so many different versions of Sky Garden. But it's hard to pick which one's the best, but this one's a good version. Yeah, it is a good one. Right up. Get into nowhere. But yeah. Looks like there's so many versions. If you check the wiki, there's so many different versions. I mean, really early tracks as well. I wouldn't say Mario Kart Super Circuit is bad. It's just very different. But once you get used to it, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's my favourite Mario Kart, but it's bad. Just gotta do a bit of practice. I get why people wouldn't be a fan of it. Definitely not as... Oops, what am I doing? Definitely not as intuitive as most other Mario Kart games, but then I wouldn't say like Double Dash is intuitive for the most part. Or even any of those old school Mario Karts. Can I get a second here? Just gotta get lightninged. Yeah. Oh well. Of course you can power slide. Yeah, you can drift. It just works differently. If you want the mini turbo, you've got to drift. And then you've got to drive a certain amount in a straight line. You can't just do it everywhere. You can definitely do it. Right, next one. It's the next one. Sky High Island. Yeah, no, I don't remember this one like that. See, these are my favourite custom tracks, but I don't remember them based on the name. I have to play them to remember them. Orange Ocean from the Kirby TV channel apparently is the music. Sure, why not? But no. Yes, it is difficult. Yeah, you definitely can't do it everywhere. It's not like any other Mario Kart game, really. Yeah, this one's good. This one's good. I'm trying to remember if this one's based on anything, but I don't think so. Ah, good music. It's not meant to be this. This is what happens when you... This is what you test. Unfortunately, oh god. Oh, oops. It would take me a while to test the music. I don't mind Super Circuit. Like I say, it's not my favourite Mario Kart game, but it's fine. There's some good tracks in it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to play it. Like, for the most part. But it's there. Double dash. Double dash is alright. I don't mind double dash. Where am I going? I saw fancy cave and I decided to come over here. Okay, that's cool. That exists. Good to know. I'll probably have to catch up. I'll be alright. Oh, okay. Take the tunnel. DS is good. I like DS. Yeah, that one's very good. Track selection's a little bit meh, but the battle mode's good, and the most of the new tracks are good. Most of them. But the retro tracks are a bit meh for the most part. There's some good ones there still. That's a Flareon. Okay. Double dash is good. A bit weird, but it's good. Never really been able to get used to it, but I can see why this one is 2 laps. It goes on a while. It looks good. I've actually played well. Fair enough. I think Double Dash probably has the best battle mode in the series, to be honest. If you're going to play a battle mode, it would be Double Dash. But yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't care, say what you want. People have got novel ideas for all sorts of things. Just say it. Just say it, I don't care. I'm not gonna strangle you. No. We've never liked it. Oh, why did I do that? I saw an alternative route in the mini-map and I was like, ooh, let's go that way. Can I still do it? I can. Okay, is there a point of doing this? No? Do this, is it quicker? Really? Well, there you go, Sky High Island. Sky High Island. There you go. Not a bad one, not bad. Not bad, I like it. There's no tracks in here that I don't like. It's just... yeah. I'm sure there are quite a few things you could do with Mario Kart Wii to sort of improve it. Battle mode especially needs some work, because it is a little bit lacking. But yeah, Skyline Avenue is next. This one's a classic. Freedom to Win from Gran Turismo 4 is the music. I barely remember what music I picked. This was months ago. Oh yeah, good old city track. Mission mode would be cool. I mean, there are mods for mission mode. Oh, and you've been Nightbotted. Yeah, Nightbot got you. That wasn't me, that was Nightbot. Oops. Yeah, Nightbot is vengeful, sorry. I don't know why. Great. But I can still see it. I don't know how to... I mean, yeah, it's just weird. It just Nightbot decides to activate whenever it wants. This trick is really cool. Yeah, I saw what you said. Don't worry, I'll get there. Sorry, this track is too hectic to respond right now. My God. Okay. Trying to respond, trying to play and like read chat at the same time does not work. Do not drink and Ring and drive? Read and drive. Text and drive, that's the term. It's a very hectic drink, this one. Oh, God. Make the turn. Okay, there's a little bit of leeway there. Change battle mode, yeah, fair enough. The tracks in battle mode are alright. People complain about them being too big, but I think for 12 players it works. Mission mode, yeah. I mean, this game can technically handle 24 players. 24 player battle mode would be awesome. Because, of course, there is the 24 player mod, which is exclusive to CCP still, and technically you still have to pay for it because Bean, but hey. But yeah, mission mode is a thing, as a mod anyway, because people found some of the leftover stuff, didn't they, in the code. But yeah, no, mission mode as a thing would be quite cool. Like if they had actually implemented it, that would have been. I'm not sure. I mean, mission mode was DS only thing. It was fun on DS. I wouldn't say it's something that I would play a ton, but ray tracing, I don't see the benefit of ray tracing. I'm really not sold on ray tracing in video games, to be honest. Having this technology, which is rather, I just find it rather pointless. Especially when you, even now, there's the graphics cards and hardware we have, still really not enough to really do it justice without a bunch of fake frames, really. I don't really get ray tracing, especially in a game like this. It's not really required. The biggest thing you'd want to do in Mario Kart Wii if you wanted to upgrade the graphical fidelity would be high resolution character models for one. Yeah. Yeah, higher resolution character models. The lighting in Mario Kart Wii's fine if you know how to use it right. We've seen that throughout the series, but yeah, high resolution character models is the biggest thing, and just some graphical. The GUI is a little bit GUI. You know what I mean. The presentation is a little bit boring. You know, all this basic font is a bit. You know, people have sort of thrown in the Mario Kart Double Dash font and things like that, and it looks way better. Mario Kart 7, I wouldn't think Mario Kart 7 is boring, it's just, I mean, it's got some of the best track designs in the series, it's just kind of stuck in a game which has no versus mode, pretty terrible battle mode, and it's just a tad too slow, even at 150. But the track designs in that game are solid, and I don't think you could name a bad track really in Mario Kart 7. Weird character roster as well, which is nice. Which is a nice thing about Mario Kart DS as well. Mario Kart DS is a weird bloody track roster. And next is Slot Circuit. Conditioned Reflex Sega Touring Car Championship. There's the music here. The old CCP Revolution screen with the SAT on it. This one's cool. A lot of the set dressing and stuff is what makes this one really. That doesn't help. Apparently I've messed up with the music on some of these. Oh well, I try. No replay value? I don't know, I think you can, I mean, I don't know, it depends what you're going for. If you're going for all 3 stars, if you're going for 100%, then there is that replay value there that I need. Oh, I don't need a mushroom for this, okay. But yeah, there's no versus mode. There's online, so if you want to play online Mario Kart 7, you could definitely do that. Oops. we can't do that. Or I was going to run to the back of it. I'm not sure I've missed out on music tracks for this ranks, but whatever. I'll double check. I have to double check. But, yeah, I don't know. It's there. CCGP 7 makes Mario Kart 7 so much better. Just adds so many new features. Saves that game. Oops. No, I get what you're saying. But you know, you just kind of play the Grand Prix and that's it, but I don't know. I do find myself coming back to Mario Kart 7 occasionally. But mostly because it's like one of the only decent racing games on the 3DS, so I mean there's that. There's like Ridge Racer 3D, I've barely played any of that. Making Sega Stars Racing Transformed, and I guess obviously you can play some of the DS racing games, but there's not many good ones of them either, so PSP was much better for racing. Way better. Yeah. Bluey. But you don't have to say, if you respect my opinion, every time I disagree with you. Like, it don't really matter if you respect my opinion or not. You don't, you don't. You don't, I don't care. I don't. I got dumb opinions. I just threw that in the bloody pit, didn't I? Oh well. Alright. Well, they got a slot circuit with the wrong music. I mean, just added. I've got a bunch of notes to fix things. And, I think the other one might miss the music on it. Yeah, it was a Kirby one, 100. And here as well, I like to fix the musics. Okay. I don't know about that one. Like, for many people, Mario Kart 64 is still the best Mario Kart. I don't think you can say it's the golden years are usually the first time. You know, the golden years of cinema are not necessarily the best years of cinema, but they are the first time they kind of got it right. But I don't know. I think all the Mario Kart games have their own merits to an extent, but I wouldn't say that necessarily those three games were necessarily. I mean, yeah, I guess you could call them the peak. I guess that's fair. But yeah, it's not. I think Double Dash is definitely challenging. Double Dash is probably the hardest game in the series, to be honest. Weirdly, the slowest game in the series, but the hardest. I don't know if Wii is challenging. I've played it for so long that I don't even know if Wii's challenging anymore. Mario Kart DS, it depends, because you could argue the snaking is way too easy. I mean, you can snake in Double Dash as well, and you can do some insane stuff in Double Dash. but it requires a lot of skill. Mario Kart DS you can snake really almost too easy. Too easily. No, Snowy Circuit 2 is next. With Frozen Hillside from Kirby's Air Ride. It's the music. Hopefully. But it is good, it is, you know, satisfying to do a good power slide Mario Kart DS, but... Yeah, I like the snaking in DS, but I do wonder if it's maybe a little too easy. But yeah, it's cool. Has the custom music just broken or something? I swear it was working before. Oh well. Just giving up. Whatever. I wouldn't say it's a hot take, it's just... It's a good job. This one's really wibbly. That's the main gimmick of this track, it's just really, really wibbly. And wobbly. Whee. I don't know. Bugger. So yeah, I think all the Mario Karts have the pros and cons. I haven't played Mario Kart World yet, so I really don't know anything about that game. I know it got a bit of a dunking upon launch, but I haven't played it, so I don't know. It's like... But yeah. We'll get there in a minute. I'll read it in a minute. Try. There's so many turns to take. I mean, they're all the same radii, but radius, radii. Is that technically a plural? I don't know. But I would not say Mario Kart 64 is the best because of its battle mode. Mario Kart 64 battle mode is alright, but it's mostly just everything else surrounding Mario Kart 64, which is pretty good. I'd say it's the best. Like I say, some people still say it's the best, and that's fair enough. But, you know, there's some good track design in there. Some iffy track design, Wario Stadium, for example. The controls definitely take something to get used to. Once you get used to it, it's, you know, once you get it right, it's real challenging. But it's fun kind of challenging. Mario Kart 64, and it's not. I wouldn't say it's not the most difficult Mario Kart. Double Dash definitely has that tile. Rubber banding will absolutely fuck you up the arse if you're not careful, but not too bad. But Mario Kart 64 is good. Played it enough, especially with friends, it's real fun. Random bomb drops in 4-player mode can absolutely screw off though. I think the item selection probably got better later on, but it didn't change too much, did it really? But yeah. But there we go, that's that one. As soon as I've hit 100 here, the music seems to have half broken. The music breaks here because... code. Anyway, Space Road here. In theory, the music should be Rainbow Runner by Norfair and Nighthawk, but we'll see. It might be that, it might not be that. But yeah, I can see why you would... oh yes, Space Road. This one's a real oldie. Alright, well, whatever. I'll fix that at some point. Why? We're going this way now. I think this is just the texture that the game uses for the earth. Sure, why not? Yeah, it takes a lot of getting used to. You've got to like... Depends how you play it as well. The game definitely feels better in an emulator. Oops. Funky. Or something like that, because you've just got a controller which isn't wacky. But... yeah, I don't know. Well, I can see how it's kind of difficult to pick up, because you've got to really think about your steering inputs so you don't spin out, and you've got to... yeah, it's just very different from any other game in the series, so... Whoa! Okay. Okay, can we go this way? Or is this sand? Can we go this way? You definitely know there's I mean, there's definitely people out there who still say that Super Mario Kart is the best. They still exist. They're like, you know, they're real old, but they still exist. They love their... I really stop tricking there. We'll do a side trick. They love their Super Mario Kart. I don't mind Super Mario Kart. It's okay. Oh yeah. I wonder if the Super Mario Kart... yeah, people say it's... I wonder if they've got more going on. Who knows? And then of course you got the best-selling one, Mario Kart 8. Don't get me... yeah, people don't like Super Mario Kart anymore, do they? Nah, you gotta play some of the other racing game system. Try and play Stunt Race FX. Good luck. F-Zero probably plays better, to be fair, but... we've got to play some NES racing games. Get RC Pro-Am out. Yeah! RC Pro-Am's good. That and, what's the other one? All the Micro Machines games are great. Well, not all of them, but a few of them. Especially on the old Mega Drive. It's good on there. Oh, I really need to stop doing that. But, I'll get that right at some point. Oh, that's bouncy. That's why. Start boost. Hey, Super Mario Kart's alright. It's, yeah, funky. You can't. It's fine. It's just old school. Old school racer. Is it a bit funky? Yeah. Bad? It depends on who you are. But you know, I think for a lot of I think that's the same for a lot of people. A lot of people, it's kind of outdated for them. Fair enough, I guess, but I mean, I think you can still get some fun out of it. Just like any game. But then, I mean, I'll try and get the fun out of anything. If I can. Right, anyway, moving on. Does it hate you? I guess so. The CPUs at least do. Spacey Space Race. Let's go. Alright, what we got? Music here is CD3 from Lotus 3. Well, it would be if it worked. We're seriously gonna have vanilla music this entire time. Oh. Oh god, yeah, this track. Oh god, this track. This thing is insane. Yeah, this one's borderline experimental. Yeah, okay. I'll have to fix the music at some point. Well, that's fine. Ooh. This is why it's Alpha 1. But yeah. This is where I'm gonna fall off this track a lot. Because it is just mental. I don't know who the hell designed it, but... Well, I do know who designed it. It's on the title screen, but... Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not surprised. If that's your favourite Mario Kart, that would be where your favourite tracks come from. There are some very good tracks in Double Dash. Mario Coliseum is very good. Daisy Cruiser. Yeah, the Mario Kart. The Rainbow Road in that game is very good as well. DS's Airship Fortress. Oh, weird, by the way. Yes, you have to push the steering the opposite way. Ah, I fell off. Where am I? Oh, I see. If you fall off, you get, like, sent over here. I think. No, I think I just... What did I just do? Did I do it? Okay, I did get the lap count. I'll take it. I'm not sure how I did that, but I'll take it. It's so weird to control. Like Super Mario Kart, it's bland. Yeah, true. I mean, they were working with quite a small cartridge, so they didn't really have a ton of space to... Well, I say small cartridge, small compared to later on the console's life. They didn't have tons of space to make like a ton of variety of tracks. Yeah, I can see. Yeah. Yeah, they were working from stage 0. They really didn't know what they were doing. But there are some pretty tracks in that game. Takes a little while to activate. Oh god, it's a little nudge. It's a little, it's experimental. Oh, get on there. Come on, get the anti-grav. There we go. So difficult. So. There we go, full anti-grav. Okay. Yeah, I know it wouldn't come first on this one, it's just crazy. Shut up. Alright. Well, the music's not going to work from now on, so I'll just, won't bother mentioning it. That's fine. You don't like Mario Kart 7 tracks? Okay. Whatever. Special Station. This was a cool space theme track. Lots of space themed tracks in this. But that's just a popular theme in general. I know this isn't space themed. What am I talking about? It's very spooky train themed. It sounds like it's space themed. This one's cool. You got the train track going on. I don't know if it's like. I don't think you can. No, you can't do that. Because I don't know, haunted or something. Maybe you can if you got like a star or something. I doubt it. But yeah. But I don't know. I think pretty much every track in Mario Kart 7 is decent. A couple of tracks, but nothing too awful. I remember I've done Formula Kart on this track. That was chaos. It's a pretty short one, this. Way too easy? I guess so. So it's... Yeah, I guess it is. It is. Yeah, I guess so, but... Especially compared to maybe this game, but... I think its track designs to go. I think they're very well made, and they incorporate the gimmicks well enough. Oh. And of course the train coming through, that was chaos in Formula Kart. Trains over there. Be good. For now. You played... I don't mind Mario Kart 8. It's fine. It's my favourite. The worst. My favourite. It's fine. I think that no, it sounds nice, looks nice, looks very nice, very pretty game. Sounds nice. I do like the soundtrack a lot. Track designs are samey. They look nice, and they've got good themes, but they're just pretty samey between each other. In terms of the layout, I don't think the anti-grav really adds much to it. And the physics are completely not... I don't like the physics at all, so... It's okay, Mario Kart 8. Oh, of course, the battle mode. It's not really a battle mode, but of course that was fixed with 8 Deluxe, but I've played that, so... Anyway, Spike Desert next. Which is a... Go. Right, Spike Desert. Yeah, no custom music, but you know what? We'll rock out to the video. And I'll fix it the next time. Alright. This one's cool. It's got little spikes. As in the little dudes. These guys. They're cool. I like them. Stupid little boys, but they work well as obstacles. I don't really like desert tracks usually. Desert areas in anything. Not just the desert in general, but... This one's a good one. To be fair, this game actually has some good desert tracks. Like Dry Ruins is good. Yes, Desert Hills. It's alright. But I just don't like desert levels in things. But weird, I like tropical levels. I don't know. Weird biases. That one. I can't tell what that track is. I think it's Riverside Park. Oh, that's Animal Crossing. You bugger. don't think... I don't know if Mario Kart 8 is way too easy, I think. Maybe. I mean, 200cc can be quite challenging, but... But I wouldn't say, yeah, it's not difficult. But it's definitely more aimed at online or multiplayer in general. I didn't want to throw that, but okay. Okay. Bowser Castle from Mario Kart DS is good. Yeah, that one's definitely good. Double Dash is alright. I think my favourite probably would be Wii or 64. That was good. Double Dash is alright. Oh, alright, Spike does it. Lovely. Yeah, decent track that. And next is Star Slope. Oh god, I think this is the remake of Star Slope, thank god, not the original Star Slope, but... Yeah, Star Slope is another old school one. Not the space one, obviously. A lot of the old school tracks are set in space for some reason. Don't know why, but they are. I think it's a remake, it's Toron. Yeah, I think it's Toron's remake of it. I don't think there's really a point including the original. But this one looks cool. Yeah, this track is weird. I mean, your hot takes have been pretty mild so far, to be honest, but okay. The chat is there. I mean, you might get Nightbot again if you're not. If it's vengeful, but. Don't like Star Slope. They're wrong. This track is... I mean, it's objectively not good, but it's good. Yep. Okay, I need to remember the track layout. Oh yeah, now the twisted... It's like a lattice? Yes, a lattice is the term. No, a lettuce. That's definitely a lattice. A lattice of track which will absolutely ruin if you don't take the right route. Yeah. I wouldn't say that's a hot take. Oh, fine. It's a decent one. My favourite is Sevens, but yeah. Or Wii's. It's just... They're all... I mean, pretty much all of them are very good. No. All excellent tracks. Beyond 8, I guess. 8's alright. Good. Just eh. Anyway, Double Dash is fair enough. There's some cool sections to it. I don't know what this stuff is meant to be that we're racing on and driving through, but hey. Okay. Right, let's see if I can do this right this time. There's really a right way to do it, apart from just sort of go back and forwards here a little bit. Well, that's not going to help me at all. Yeah, man. You hate Bowser Castle on Wii. Bowser Castle on Wii. Great one. Think anything wrong with it personally? Come here, you bugger. You hate Toads? How can you hate Toad's Factory? There's nothing wrong with Toad's Factory, it's Toad's Factory. Ah, don't do that. Good. Come on. Bro, give me an item box. Give me an item box. Eventually. That's just a mushroom. Well, it might help. But, not much. Might help a bit. There you go, there's Star Slope, a track which is pretty obviously old school, but pretty fun, I think. Used to be a hidden track in CCGP. Before that was replaced by, I think it's still Mushroom Peaks, I think, the one of the hidden tracks. I think the other hidden track is still in 64 Rainbow Road. Anyway, Stroben's Desert, another classic. Do love Stroben's Desert. This one is, yeah, there is Stroben's Desert 2. But I don't think that one's quite as good as the first one. You hate Toad. What's wrong with bloody Toad? What do you do to you? Hate Toad. A Toadette. This little mushroom guy, he's not exactly. I don't know. Anyway. Stroben's. It's desert. I'm not going that way, I'm going this way. Where they go. There's so many different routes in this track that I don't remember half where they're going. Okay. Anyway, Ruben says it. Ooh. I was very lucky that wasn't a wall. Rocks. Rocks of Doom. Into the ting here? There used to be a bunch of walls here. Oh no, here's the walls. Okay. I don't know. I think I need to do at some point is really give Econ Racing a go. But getting a cartridge in that game is you're never going to get one for a reasonable price at least. But so that'll be an emulation idiot. Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing, that one. It's in games. Those sort of karty races. No. Nah. Oop. Yeah, I forgot you need a mushroom. That route was always good in hide and seek. Ah, wrong way. Okay, where am I going? I always do that. Always do that when playing this track. Always go the wrong bloody way. See if we can get him. Go for the wall. Does go for the wall. Nice. We can just put the inside here. Yes, get him. Oh, I'll take it. They were, like I said, they weren't really particularly hot. Apart, I mean, Toad's Factory was just a weird one, not necessarily a hot take. Right. Anyway, what are we doing next? Subspace Factory. Obviously, this one's based on the Subspace Emissary levels from Smash Brothers Brawl. And I'll rob the robots and things like that. It's good. A thematic level, this one. Layout's a little bit but it's got a good, oh yeah, these bloody things. I've done Subspace Emissary on the channel before. I don't think so. I might have done. I don't remember. Definitely done it before. No, a couple of times. Played through Subspace Emissary. I think I did it on the channel though. I think I did it on yeah, there's the little robots and everything. Yeah, I remember. This is cool. It's cool. Oops. Weird little dead end things. It's evil. But... These little robs. Yeah, all the set dressing's very good. So, little custom objects and things. Bugger. I always forget. Yeah, which way you gotta go, okay? Hey, you got vanilla music fits alright. Good. What's not working? Maybe it's not named right or something. Brawl is... Oh, I like Brawl. Good. It's good. I like Brawl. Right. Definitely not one of the worst fighting games of all time. I can name a lot of worse ones. Pretty much any fighting game on the Game Boy, apart from Battle Arena Toshinden. Pretty much any conversion of a fighting game to the ZX Spectrum. I think Rise of the Robots was a fighting game. There's so many bad fighting games out there. I think the fact that Brawl functions means that you can put it above any of the others. Yeah, Brawl is good. I like Brawl. I get why people don't like it. It is kind of slow. And it is... Yeah, you can hate Brawl with a passion, but I don't care. I don't see why anyone could really hate it. It's a bit slow, but it still plays well. Got a cool aesthetic. It's got Subspace Emissary. What more do you want? I mean, what you got on Smash Ultimate? The fucking stickers? Yeah, fuck them. Trophies. That's what you want. You have stickers and Brawl as well, but they actually do something at least. Well, they do something. You know, you got both. You know. Melee's chill, but I don't really play Melee. Really, I don't. Melee's okay. I prefer Smash 64 in some ways. I don't know. Anyway, got all Subspace Factory. Good track. Good track. Very fitting of its name. Next is Sunset Forest. Very exciting name, but most exciting track. But this is a solid one to kind of get out the pack, I guess. I don't know, that's a bit mean really, but it's a remake of an older track, so it's kind of got more of a simplistic layout, but good in multiplayer. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah, that mover. Everything's wrong with Brawl. It looks great. It's got a cool soundtrack. You've got Subspace Emissary. Got a cool character roster. Yeah, maybe not as expansive as something like Smash 4 or, you know, you'd have Pichu for one, but still good character roster. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit slow, but it's not. It's horrible. It doesn't really differ that much from Melee, to be honest. It really doesn't. It's just slower. Everything's sort of more deliberate, you know? Gliding, just cool. I don't know. I don't think you could ever... I don't think... Yeah, people play Project M. And, you know, you can play Project M or Project Plus or whatever the other millionth sentence of that is, and that's fair enough, but... I don't know, just play the game as it is, you know? Ripping is stupid, but, you know. I think what it was is they saw how people were playing Melee. And they wanted to combat some of the tech in that game. And unfortunately, tripping was one of the ways that they decided to do it. It is a super mechanic. The only thing that is genuinely... Yeah, but tripping is bad. And the input lag. There is an inherent input lag, which I don't really notice too much, but I assume professional players, you know, they're going to notice it more than I ever would. But mostly for the online, which is laggy as hell anyway, so... Yeah, it's not perfect, but I don't think it's horrible or anywhere near the worst fighting game of all time or anything like that, you know. But yeah, I don't know. That was Sunset Forest. Yeah, it's a chill track, really. Nothing too advanced, but just something that works. It works well in multiplayer. Anyway, GBA Sunset Wilds next, which is another one of the quality tracks from that game. Ribbon Road is another one. Riverside Park, Blue Lake. Good games, good tracks in that. This one's cool. This one's cool because it actually has the sunset implemented. Au revoir. Yeah, this one's cool. It actually has the sunset implemented. It is cool and something that the Mario Kart 4/8 version doesn't have. So that's neat, at least. Yes, no, see you later. Right. You can trick up these little things. This version is really good, the Chaos Shadow version. There are a couple that implement the sunset, actually. This is just my preferred one. You got the little tribalist shy guys. Stick, I guess you could call them. I don't think that's accurate, but that's what the shy guys are, really. They're just little tribal people. Yeah, you can see it sort of it gets darker as you go along. And I missed the... Ow, I'm gonna get ready. Oh well. Yeah, what would be playing here would be Cat from Minecraft. It's apparently that... I don't know. I thought that was a good idea. Just fighting. Don't know what the point of... I think that's where coins were, but now there's just cookies. You call you probably grew up playing like Wii. I'm gonna guess you probably grew up playing Wii. Played Double Dash later because you saw everyone saying Double Dash was good online. He's kind of just, you know, but he's got 30 opinions according to himself. But nothing he says is really a hot take. It's just, you know. Me saying I don't like Melee is more of a hot take than anything he said, to be honest. I don't like Melee, I do enjoy Melee, but I wouldn't say it's probably my least favourite Smash game, to be honest. Bonk. Alrighty. Yeah, it's such a cool graphical effect and really good track as well. It's really good layout. A lot of the GBA tracks translate really well into Mario Kart Wii for some reason. Even the simpler ones like Luigi Circuit and Peach Circuit, for example, they all translate very well. Right, I'll be back in a sec. Alright. Apparently the batteries are running out of my Wii remote. What if it goes dead, it goes dead? Yeah, if it goes dead, it goes dead. I got plenty of batteries. I've got plenty of batteries left over from Christmas, don't worry. Oh, Jesus, yeah, yeah. I think I bought like 30 or bigger blades. The amount of lights I have in my room at Christmas is, yeah. Anyway, done, you know. Oh, yeah, yeah. Select that one. That one crashes the game if you're not careful. Super Bell Circuit is next. This one's awesome. This one's obviously based on Super Mario 3D World. The music would have been Super Bell Hill from Super Mario 3D World. Yeah, this one's just awesome. It looks great. It plays great. Top tier track. It looks simple. Layout looks simple, but there's enough height, elevation changes, and set dressing to make it actually so fun. It's also massive. Or it feels massive, you know? There's so much to this track that and it looks awesome. Really impressive. This isn't like even the little custom objects and everything, the little custom Goombas, they're great. Just everything is so well done here. Oop, careful not to do that though. A little tube. It's not a long course, but it just feels big, you know? Obviously, you got that weird Mario Kart scale going on. I don't really get the scale of Mario Kart. Like, you're just tiny compared to how things should be. But I don't know. I feel like you are. Maybe you aren't, and I'm just kind of not used to it. I think what it is to me, I always felt like really tiny playing Mario Kart. But I think that's because when you play Mario, you're usually from quite a far away perspective. But if like Rosalina stood up here, she'd probably be like really tall against the Goombas. But then, yeah, I think the scale of... Let's see that. Yeah, I don't know. I think the scale of everything in Mario Kart is definitely bigger than it would be naturally. I think. That's what it feels like to me. I think that's maybe just me. No. It's not just, yeah, it's the model work, it's the texture work. I'm sure maybe some bits actually ripped from Mario 3D World, but I doubt much of it is, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm going to say you're tiny in these games. For some reason. Bonk. You fucker. Okay. Alright, next music is the Crystal Palace from Astral. Super Sky Courtyard. Super Sky Courtyard. I'm trying to remember what this track is. Oh. Okay. Senegal stripped of Africa. Senegal stripped. This is a weird one. Morocco awarded AFCON title to CA